Hello and welcome to the channel. There was a mild drama yesterday at the Election Petition Tribunal when two of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC staff that testified as witnesses revealed how during the February 25th presidential and National Assembly election held on the same day, while they were not able to upload results of the presidential election through the BVAs machine, they were able to upload results of the National Assembly elections. Now that's the height of Mago Mago. The more you look, the less you see. How come? Waiting happen. We will get to know more in details shortly. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. How BVAs failed to upload presidential poll results, INEC staff tells tribunal. 5 INEC ad hoc staff members who participated in the conduct of the disputed presidential election have told the court that on the day of the presidential election, all efforts they made to upload polling unit results to INEC's IREF portal using the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAs machines failed. 5 INEC ad hoc staff members were subpoenaed to appear before the courts. However, only 2 of them were able to testify on Thursday, with 3 others reserved for Friday. The 2 that testified on Thursday, Eguma Friday and Grace Timothy, told the court that they served as presiding officers in Abia and Bauchi states respectively during the general elections. The witnesses told the court that on the day of the presidential election, all efforts they made to upload polling unit results to INEC's IREF portal using the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAs machines failed. The witnesses said they were, however, surprised that though results of the presidential election failed to upload through the BVAs machines, they were able to upload results of the National Assembly elections that held on the same day. The subpoenaed INEC ad hoc staff members who are ex-corps members said they, however, snapped pictures of the results with the BVAs machines. Though President Tinubu and the APC did not oppose the evidence of the second subpoenaed witness, Grace, they, however, accused the first witness, Friday, of being an impostor. They told the court that the name of the presiding officer that was at the polling unit that Friday claimed that he served on the election day was Faga Kehen. The Justice Samani-led panel adjourned further hearing on the case till Friday. Atiku, who came second in the presidential contest that held on February 25th, and in the joint petition he filed with his party, alleged that the election was rigged in favor of President Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. In his 66-page petition, Atiku accused the Electoral Commission of installing a third-party device he said was used to intercept and switch results of the presidential election in favor of the APC on its candidate Tinubu. He further alleged that INEC had prior to the election redeployed its in-house ICT expert, Mr. Shidi Nwafo, and replaced him with an IT consultant that helped it to install the third-party mechanism. According to Atiku, the said IT consultant, Mr. Suleiman Farouk, ensured that the device intermediated between the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAs and the IREF portal, known as Device Management System DMS. He told the court that the DMS was the software that allowed INEC's IT security consultant, Mr. Farouk, to remotely control, monitor, and filter data that was transmitted from the BVAs devices to the electronic collation system and the IREF platform. The first respondent, INEC, engaged an appointee of the second respondent, Tinubu, to man and oversee the sensitive ICT department of the first respondent for the purpose of the election. The petitioners contend and shall lead evidence to show that contrary to the original design of the BVAs machine to upload data directly to the electronic collation system on the IREF portal, the first respondent contrived and installed an intervening third-party device management system which, in its ordinary usage, is meant to secure and administer the first respondent technological ecosystem for the elections, but as it relates to the presidential election, was used to intercept the results, quarantine and warehouse same, and filter them before releasing same to the IREF portal. The first respondent used the said device management system to manipulate the election results in favor of the second and third respondents. The petitioner state and shall lead expert evidence to show the critical components of the first respondent's information and communications technology ICT, including but not limited to the BVAs, which is an Android device manufactured by Emperor Technologies China and supplied to the first respondent by Activate Nigeria Limited. The petitioners are dead. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress APC on Thursday kicked against the invitation of 5 ad hoc staff members of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC to testify as special witnesses in the petition that a former vice president and candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, filed to challenge the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. President Tinubu, who is the second respondent in the petition that is seeking to nullify his election victory, said it did not have full knowledge of the contents of statements the witnesses deposed on oath before the court. Arguing through his team of lawyers led by Chief Wole Olanikpekom, son, Tinubu maintained that the law made it mandatory that such vital statements must be front-loaded ahead of time so as to give other parties the opportunity to prepare adequately. Relying on a plethora of decided case laws, President Tinubu said it was not right for Atiku and the PDP, who are the joint petitioners, to spring a surprise by producing statements of subpoenaed witnesses midway into the hearing of their case. Consequently, he urged the Presidential Election Petition Court PEPC sitting in Abuja to reject the evidence of the 5 subpoenaed witnesses and not accord any probative value to their testimony in the matter. On its part, the All Progressives Congress APC, which is the third respondent in the matter, aligned itself with President Tinubu's position. The APC, through its team of lawyers led by Prince Lateef Fagbemi, son, argued that Atiku ought to have included a written statement of the witnesses at the time the petition was filed. Similarly, the head of INEC's legal team, Mr. Abubakar Mahmood, son, said he was equally opposed to the court allowing the 5 subpoenaed witnesses to testify in the matter, since their statements were not part of the proof of evidence the petitioners adduced ab initio. However, Atiku's lawyer, Chief Chris Uche, son, urged the court to dismiss all the objections and okay the witnesses to proceed with their evidence. Meanwhile, though Justice Aronat Samani-led 5-member panel initially stood down the matter to prepare a ruling, however, it subsequently reconvened and gave the petitioners the nod to call the witnesses. The court said it would reserve the ruling and deliver it on a later date. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.